Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. We're now going to be doing the next 4 stages of the Fanhome release of Build Your Own R2-D2. Now we're going to be doing stages 59 to 62, but I just want to give a quick bit of news to you folks over in the US. I am aware you are receiving a bit of shipment delay with this. I have been assured your shipment's going to be coming out in the next few weeks, so you will be getting them. There is a delay, everyone's affected, so don't just think you're being victimised, but they are on the way, so you'll be able to continue this, no problems at all. I just wanted to put your mind at rest, especially with things that have been going on lately in the part work build community. There's nothing to worry about. Anyway, today we're going to be finishing off the leg. We're also going to be doing some panel pieces. So without further ado, let's get cracking. So as you can see in stage 59 here, just one piece to put in the dome here, just this massive panel. And then we're going to be finishing the leg off by putting the power bank on the side with the cables as well. So that means we're going to be taking the adhesive strip like we did last time and put this in the dome. Now, a lot of people, and I do listen to you, are saying to me, Wayne, I think you'll find it a lot easier to actually put it on the panel rather than on the inside of the dome. So I'm going to take your advice and see if that is the case. So I'm going to put this strip on here. That bit certainly was easier. Let's put the other side on. And there you go, that's in place. Let's get the dome out. And this is going to fit into this section just here. So that means I just need to take off the adhesive backing here. Again, that bit's easier. It's looking promising. I like this idea, as you can see. And I'm going to put this inside. That was a lot easier, as you can see. So there you go. Shows why I know. I follow people's advice. That was a lot easier to put in by doing it that way. So I'm going to put this over to this side here, because the next thing we got is the big power fuel cell here. And we've also got these plugs, which are going to plug up the holes of the screws I've left in the leg. So bringing the leg over here, we want to put some of those plugs just into these 4 holes here. So just so you know, sprue cutters really cut these well and neat. So they go in just like that. And I'm going to continue that doing the other 3. We want 2 to just go into the holes here. So 1 this side and 1 the other side. And then finally we've got these angled ones here, which are going to be going into the last holes that we can see here. Making sure they're round the right way so that they fit flush in there. Like that. And there we go. That's the plugs in space. And there you go. There's the plugs in place. We're going to take the fuel cell that looks like this, and on this side we're going to be adding one of these just into the holes this way round. Just like that there. And then this is going to go on top onto these lugs there and fit comfortably like that. Now these are going to be held in with 4 black self-tapping screws. And they look like that. You will need to go through your screws to just check which ones they are. They don't come in this pack. This will be from a previous pack here. So that one's 2. That one's 3, and that one there is 4. Excellent. On the other side of the fuel cell, we're going to put one of these in place here, just like that. So it's that way round. And then this is going to fit over the top of what we've just put in, like that. And then once again, 4 of the black screws just in the top there. Now you will get plugs for this later on in the build, so don't worry about the holes that you can see here and here. They'll come later on in this build. 2 more. So they're all in place. And then in stage 58, you see we had these power cables here. You can put these in with a spot of glue if you wanted to. They're just going to go into these slots here and then round. So we've got the One that's going on the bottom is going to the one further out here. And then this one goes there. And that is all there is to do in that stage. So stage 60 here, again I'm just going to have a quick flick through the magazine this time, once again just to show you the sort of things you do get in the magazine. Get to the back, and as you can see we've got another panel to put in, we've got a shoulder fitting to put on, and we have got some more of these plastic plugs which I mentioned just in the last stage there. So we're going to be plugging one of the leads into what we assembled in stage 22, cutting these plugs out, filling the holes. So this is page 60, and you will notice, apart from these plugs here, I've got another lead in here. Let's get all these out, which looks like this, a nice short lead. Now on the array of lights, these are the short LEDs that we had last time, we did put a test lead in. If you'll see the size of that, it's ginormous. We're just going to be replacing this cable with this nice short one here. And it's just a case of unplugging it there and plugging the short one in like that. We can keep that to one side. I would keep this cable, it's going to come in handy. I don't know when we're going to use it, but I'll just keep that with all my R2-D2 bits. We're not actually putting these parts in yet, so these can go to one side for a later time. What we do need is just these plugs here, and then bringing up this leg, just like last time, we're going to be putting these plugs into the holes now. So when we put these in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and they're all in place. So in stage 61, let's go right to the back of this one. As you can see, we've got another panel, we've got some tape to put this in with, another shoulder joint, we've got a couple of plastic plugs again, and we've got some more screws. And what we're going to be doing this time, putting in the panel, putting in another couple of these plugs which are going into the middle sections by the look of it, and that's all we're doing for this stage. So this is what that plate looks like, and I've got the tape ready to put on here, but we're also going to be attaching this section as well. Now it's going to go into this section just here, so when I put this on, if I just do a quick dry fit, it's going to go on like that with this panel next to it. So I'm going to want to take the tape to go right across here. So to that end, I'm going to put the tape on using the technique we just used here, but I'm going to have it go all the way along here. I've got no idea if this is going to work. We will see. So once again, take one off and the second one off. Line this dome up. That looks good. That looks very good. And then that means I can put this piece in. Just fold that bit down into here. Just like that. Make sure this is lined up. And there you go. That's gone in perfect. So you can still use that same technique. Pretty happy with that. Okay. Now in this stage we have got some plugs with a flat edge on. They're just going to fill up these two positions here. So one in here. And just one in this side. And that is all there is to do in that stage. So in the last stage here, this is stage or issue 62. Just go to the back. Once again, we've got quite a few panels to put in this time. They're going to be having all of these sections going round the top of the dome, as you can see there. We're going to put all of these in place. It's going to be a bit tricky to get those in, I have to say. Once we've done that, we're actually going to, by the look of it, start having this frame prepared for the dome to go over the top of it. So by the end of it, it's going to look just like that. Now we're going to need one of the face plates from issue 1, this one here. And I'm going to need this long bit of adhesive here, because we're going to be putting in these two sections here. Now these are going to go in this position just here. So if I put this one in dry, just so you can see what it's going to look like, it means I want the tape to go over this side here as well. And then you see this tab bit that we got on the side, that needs to overlap that section just there. So it's going to go in like this. It'll kind of make that one whole piece. Line this up from the other side here. So there you go. That looks just like that. Now remember, all of this adhesive in here is only temporary. We're going to be holding that in with big metal screws soon, but I just wanted you to see how that looks. Now this time I am going to be putting the tape directly in here, because I'm going to be putting some tape just onto these sections here. So I'm going to line them up for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you take the longer section of this here, that's 1 to the right, 2 to the left. I'm also going to be putting some around the edge here. So I'll get all that in and show you what that looks like. So there you go. That's what that should look like when they're all in there. I'll get all the sticky backs off, and we're going to stick these plates here into place. That's perfect. And the first one that's going to go in looks just like that, and that's going to go into this section just here. Now I've zoomed up the close-up camera as well, so you can see how this is going to go. It's going to go in here just like this. Just move it round into position. Perfect. And that's just where it's lined up. So if that is the long section of this dome, this is just going slightly to the left of it there. The other two panels are going to work our way around the dome. Now these are the same size panels, so it doesn't matter which one we use. So one in here, just like that there. And the next one, keep following it around on the other side here. So that should look like that there. Okay, I can put that to one side, and I'm going to bring up this section. We haven't seen this for ages. Now check this out. Check the amount of dust on this. There's a lot. I'm just going to oh, it's very embarrassing, this is. Just clean some of the dust off on this. I didn't have a blanket over this, but there you go. It doesn't take long to clear up. The dust was protecting it. Now we've got a camera mount, which looks just like that. Now that camera mount is going to go into the two holes that you can just see here. So if you follow this great big metal plate, once the plate's finished, you've got two holes. It's going to go this way round and point kind of like that there. Let's get this in. Kind of holding it in with my hand at the moment because we need to screw it in. Now we've got some short screws which came in issue 61. They look just like this. So I'll get this in and show you what this looks like. And that's two. So as you can see, that's the camera mount in place. And if I turn this around here, you can see that's what the camera mount looks like there. Okay, now the projector mount is going to need a nut in the other side here. So I'm going to get one of them in place already here, like that. So this is just going onto the two holes that's the camera mount we just put in, just next to it. Now they're actually going underneath the rim, so it's going to be a bit tricky. I've already put a nut in one side. Need to put a nut in the other side as well, which I put in afterwards. I just want to get one in because this is going to be a bit fiddly, and get a screw in from the top. Now I'm just tightening the second one up now, and I'm not going to lie to you, that was really hard, because obviously this time you've got to get the nuts in on top there. That was really hard, but as you can see, we've now got the mount for the hologram in there like that. And that is all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in that pack. Bear in mind, we do have these two shoulder joints in that we haven't used. That got a little bit fiddly towards the end there, but we did manage it. So as I said, we have got this now. We've got the dish that we're working on. Let me put this on top to give you an idea of how this looks. I'm guessing it goes on, I don't know, kind of like that. I'm sure we'll figure it out. You can't see that. There you go. But you get the idea. If you want to get this for yourself, I have put the link down here to the Fanhome website. You can get this all the way from pack 1. But I really do hope you like that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.